if we reach 150 likes, I'm gonna go even harder. I will be doing 18 hours of sparking non-stop. Ooh, you heard that right. Today we're back with another video. It is 6 a.m. and I am about to start for a 15-hour shift. Yep, from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. I'm gonna track every mile, every dollar, and every order, and we're gonna see if it's worth it being out for 15 hours doing Walmart deliveries. If you're interested in seeing what a normal day doing Spark looks like, go check out my last video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe as I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. But that being said, let's head to Walmart. First things first, we have this incentive right here, which is only from 6 a.m. to 8:15 a.m. And if I can complete 2 orders within this time span, I can gain $8. But if I complete 4, I can earn 18. It's gonna be pretty hard because orders in the morning are less, so let's try and stay busy. Not the greatest order, but after 30 minutes, we got our first order of the day, and it's this one right here. $22 for about 10 miles, 3 drop-offs. I'm just hoping I can pick this up really quick, deliver it really quick, and come back so I can complete another order before 8:15. It is a pickup, so all I have to do is sit in my car and wait. It is currently 7:06. The order has been loaded into my car, and I don't know how it all fit because my trunk is pretty much packed. So hopefully we can complete it pretty quickly and be back here within an hour. 1, 2. Okay. And 3. It's 7:43 and I finally completed that order. It didn't take as long as I thought it would. Hopefully we can make it back in Walmart in time. I'm pretty sure as long as I accept the order by 8:15, I get that bonus. But now we just gotta wait. So fortunately, I was able to grab this offer right here, $17.76 for 9.5 miles. A shopping order, 7 items. But I'm glad I was able to grab it before 8:15 so I can get that $8 bonus and set us back on pace. Now, my total goal would be to make around 300. So that would be an average of $20 an hour. So right now we're a little bit behind, but in the morning it's usually a little slower. 8:18, I'm back in the car. It was a pretty simple order, only 7 items and one of them was out of stock. I am about 20 minutes away from the delivery point, but this morning there's not a lot of traffic, so it's pretty enjoyable driving. 8:40, order has been dropped off. We are now around $49, including the $8 incentive that we hit, which isn't bad. I already knew that the mornings were gonna be a little slower, so if we can get better orders from now on, we can pick up the pace. I feel like $20 an hour isn't impossible, but there's definitely times a day where you get less orders than others. And let me tell you, it is 8:40 a.m., but this sun is hitting very hard right now. All right, so I just got this order right here, which is $16 for just 4 miles, and it's just 4 items. This order is a little bit more interesting. It's just a couple of pieces of fabric and some thread, and currently it's a little bit over 9, so we gotta hurry up and get this done. I found out it wasn't fabric, it was just napkins. Apparently it wasn't thread, but it was plates. I don't know what's wrong with me this morning. So currently 9:37, just got done with that drop off. It was at an office, so I couldn't record in there. I don't know. If you're asking me how is it going, I would tell you I don't know. We're getting orders, but it's not as good as I hope it would have been. I'm about to enter hour 4, so we still got 11 hours to go after this, so the day is still long. All right, so 10 a.m. update. I'm currently editing the video while I'm sparking, or at least just in the times while I'm waiting. I have made around $63, which makes it around $15 an hour. Not the greatest start, not the worst. Hopefully this day will pick up from now. All right, so thankfully, after 20 minutes, it is currently 10:21 a.m. I got this order right here, $38, a little over 3 miles, and it's about 30 items. Not too bad, but thankfully it was starting to look real bad, but now we can pick our pace back up. All right, it is currently 11 a.m., which means we passed our 5-hour mark. But the better news is I was able to be in and out the store in only 30 minutes. I believe this is gonna take me 20 more minutes to complete, which means we'll almost have made $40 in about an hour. I guess delivering for Walmart, it's all about ups and downs. 11:20, order completed, but best news of all, we got an extra $10 in cash, which brings the total to almost $50 in 1 hour. This was the type of order we needed to get back on track. So it's almost 1 p.m. I completed this order in the meantime. It was pretty quick. It was a shopping order. I was gonna record inside the store, but it did get really busy, so I just figure I would just get it done with pretty quick. But currently I am on my way to Walmart, actually to McDonald's next to Walmart, because I've been out here since 6 a.m. and I haven't had any food. So I'm gonna stop by and get something real quick. Yes, VO71. All right, thank you so much. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, you as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. They gave me a free iced coffee, which I'm not gonna say no to. We're gonna need some caffeine to get to 9 p.m., okay? And then I decided to test the McCrispy strips. Apparently they're new. I just kind of wanted to see if they tasted like nuggets. This is what it looks like. They're very hot right now. We're gonna have to let it cool down a second. But while it cools down, it is now 1 p.m. So let's talk numbers. All right, so I've now been working for 7 hours. In about 30 minutes, we're gonna be right around the halfway point. We're a little bit behind schedule. Unfortunately, I've only made $125 so far, and I'm right at 60 miles driven. Now let's taste test these strips. All right, if you want my honest review on these, they're all right. There's nothing too crazy about them. I think I still prefer the nuggets. Listen, I'm absolutely not gonna say no to $14.92 for just a couple miles, especially in a day where orders have been few, so we gotta pick up whatever we can get. So here's a 3:30 update. It has been a very, very long day. And a very, very weird day, matter of fact. Off camera, I just did this $25 order. It didn't take me too long, but it was a lot of items. And there is a lot of people in the store, so it is so hard to move around and let alone record. Also, I picked up this $15 order right here, which I'm about to go do. It's just a couple items and just a couple miles. But how am I feeling? And let me tell you, I am feeling tired. I still have about 5.5 hours to go. We are picking up the pace a little bit. I just don't know that we'll be able to reach the $300. And it doesn't help that it's currently 88 degrees. The heat makes me feel a lot tired. The people on the inside don't help, but we just gotta pull through because 15 hours will be completed. Ooh, back in the car. The story of the day has definitely been traffic, because this order is only 3 miles away, but unfortunately it is 14 minutes of traffic. I don't know how to feel. I just really want to reach that $300 for today, but I'm not sure that we're going to be able to do it. I will say that one order that the lady gave me $10 in cash and it ended up paying almost $50, that was really clutch. Okay, so I just dropped off the order, and as soon as I dropped it off, I just received a bunch of other orders. So that means the day is starting to pick up, and it's now 4 o'clock. So 10 hours down, 5 to go. I accepted this one right here, which is for $15 in just a couple of miles. There was another one that was for $17 in 2 miles, but somebody else had already picked it up. But this one isn't terrible either. But let me know in the comments, what's the longest delivery shift that you've ever done? If you haven't done so, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I know that quick like may not seem like a lot to you, but it means the world to me. And also that subscribe button, as we're trying to reach the 1,000 subscribers. And I would love for you to be part of this journey. So all I needed for this order was some sheets. I wish every order was like this. It is currently 5 o'clock, 5:07 to be precise. As you can see, I have bags in the back. I actually have bags in the front and in the trunk because I picked this order up right here. $26, which isn't terrible. It was ready right as I got here, so I didn't even have to go shop for it. It was a pickup order. It's not too many miles, but the traffic today is insane. And because it's 5 p.m., that means we have 11 hours down and 4 hours to go. Let me be honest. As of right now, I am feeling a little tired. It has been 11 hours since I've been doing this. And the orders have been pretty good, but nothing too crazy. They actually just been pretty consistent since like 10 a.m. this morning. So there's been less super high paying orders, but more orders in general, which I guess works out. I just would have preferred bigger paying orders. All right, so here's the thing. We arrived to our second drop-off location. I clicked that I arrived at the destination, and I see this message that says, sorry for the stairs. Turns out these people live at the 3rd floor of an apartment building, and they got all those things in the back. Like it wasn't enough. Finally completed. Whew. Fortunately, my next delivery is only like a mile away from here, and it's only a couple bags. This delivery right here took it out of me a little bit. Today, we don't have time to breathe, man. We just completed that order, and I got this one right here. $29, 12 miles. This one's only like 7 items. Hope it's just 7 little items that I can shop for easily. But it is almost 6, so I gotta pick up this pace pretty quickly if we want to reach $300 tonight. Currently now getting both diapers and a pregnancy test. We just got done shopping for that order. Currently 6:32. We're about 20 minutes away from our drop-off location. And as of right now, I'm trying not to keep count of numbers just so I could be as surprised as you at the end. But I will say we're 2 hours and a half to go. And I am tired, but I think these orders are keeping me quite awake. I just know it's gonna get a little difficult when it gets darker. Order completed. It didn't take me actually too long, and it was all pretty fast. So, but look what I saw here. The brand new Tesla Model Y refresh. Look at that thing. Ooh, man, I couldn't even get done recording that last clip that I received this order right here. Again, tonight seems to be the night of the small orders, which I'm fine with this one because it's only a mile away. But first we got to get to the store, unfortunately. As you guys can see from the sun hitting my face, the sun is coming down. It is officially 7:01 p.m. This is my 7 p.m. check-in. I would love to be done with it by 7:30, but I believe I'm gonna be done with it closer to 8. It is now close to nighttime. Just got done shopping. All right, so it's currently 8 o'clock right now. This is my 8 o'clock update. I got this order right here, which isn't terrible. However, it's starting to get dark and the quality of the video is starting to get lower because it's dark. So let's do this. Because it's 8 and we're only 1 hour away, I'm just gonna see you guys whenever I'm totally done for the totals, which for me will be in an hour or so, and for you will be right now. I am officially home. I ended working right at 9:05, so 5 minutes over, and I am done. That's 15 hours straight on the road, 14 deliveries, and 142 miles driven. Spark really put me to the test today. So Walmart paid me a total of $193.27. I made $100.16 in tips. Plus, I also earned $8 from the incentive earlier this morning. That brings the grand total to $301.43 for today. That averages out about $21.53 an hour and $21.53 per trip, which if you ask me is not too terrible. I was able to achieve my goal of reaching $300 in a day. If you made it this far, you are a legend. If you enjoyed this video and you haven't checked out my last Spark video, go check it out. I'll leave it down in bio, and make sure to like and subscribe, because if we reach 150 likes, I'm gonna go even harder. I will be doing 18 hours of sparking non-stop. I appreciate you guys for watching. See you next time.